You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drakewing Gaming, and some of you on Twitter, The Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Santa Lucia, Nate's Path. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, we're up, and let's go! When his face reemerges, his hair is tousled and wild, and he looks disgustingly cute. He looks away for a moment, breathes out, and gets up, letting me appreciate him in his full glory. Ooh, cutie. I'm guessing that's a good wow, right? Obviously. I didn't realize you were so toned. He looks down in surprise, strands of hair covering his eyes when he tilts his head to back up at me. Well, the performing arts can be really physical, you know. My hands rest on his perfect hips, getting lost in his dense fur. I bet, though, not everyone in your group is as hot as you know. Nate rolls his eyes, his cheeks puffing up. Living on a farm my whole life is a big part of it, too. Lots and lots of manual labor. I let my fingers run up and down his side. It's so nice being able to touch him like this. Despite how publicly affectionate Nate is and how touchy-feely he can be outside, he doesn't seem to be the cuddly type, so I haven't had the chance to properly feel him up like this before. Whatever it is you're doing, you look absolutely stunning. I feel a little self-conscious by comparison. I poke a little at myself, hoping to lighten the mood a little as I notice he's getting a little tense being singled out like that. To my surprise, he returns my gesture, placing his hands on my waist. Nonsense! You're one of the best-looking guys I've met, Ben. I'm about to retort, but he keeps going. You've got this beautiful, well-groomed fur that takes my breath away every time I look at you. I can tell you spend a lot of time taking care of it. There's not a single hair that's out of place. My heart beats slowly as I listen to him speak. I love the pattern on your fur. Before I can only imagine what it would look like, but seeing you now... Darling, I'm swooning all over again. He traces a finger the length of one of my stripes, sending shivers throughout my entire body. You've got those long legs that really accentuate your runner's build, and you keep in excellent shape. He huddles up closer to me, looking at me with bright, shiny eyes. Hun, I could spend the day looking at you and never get bored, so please don't put yourself down. I stare back at him in awe. No one's ever said those things to me before. There's an ache in my chest, wanting to bring him even closer to me, as close as I possibly can. Well, shit. Thanks, Nate. It's pretty obvious which one of us reads a ton, huh? He giggles in response. You've got nothing to fear, darling. Formerly, my inner critic would be working double time to disprove everything he said about me and to put myself down. But something about the way he sounded was so very genuine. Don't doubt a single second that is how he sees me. With my ego thoroughly stoked, I grab the fox by the arms and pull him close for a kiss. He makes a surprised noise but quickly relaxes into it. His tail swishes back and forth as he closes his eyes. When we pull away, I notice I've gotten stiffer in response. Oh, these two are cuties. And embarrassingly, there's a wet spot growing in my trunks. Oh, want to get started? I'm, kind of bent up. Nate's eyes drift down and then back up at me. My, so impatient. Can you blame me? I go down to my knees in front of him, pawing at the side of his underwear. I've been dying to see what you're packing since that night on the roof. Giving a tentative tug, I continue. May I? Alright. I'm gonna definitely, save that part right here, and I will pick back up. And we do 8. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yep, that'll work. Alright. So, I'm going to pause it right here, y'all, and I will skip ahead a little bit to where it's safe for work. Be right back. Alright, y'all, and we are back. Okay. He shifts from his elbows onto his hands and turns around. I see his eyes glistening with tears, and the sight makes my blood run cold. Oh, that is penis. It really, really hurts. My heart sinks to my stomach, seeing him in so much pain. Shit, I'm sorry, Nate. My dick goes soft immediately, which makes pulling out a lot easier. Still, I go as slow as I can to avoid hurting him any further. You should have told me earlier. Did I hurt you bad? I scramble off the bed and rush to his side, horrified by his expression, the tears matting his cheeks. We didn't... I mean, this isn't... God, Nate, I'm sorry. He shifts his weight and sits upright, resting back on his shins and avoiding my gaze. I hear him mumble something, and I'm not sure if I should comfort him or stay away right now. We don't have to do this. We can just go back to what we were doing. Or we can do nothing at all. Just watch some TV or read something or... Words are spilling out of me from the sheer stress of it. He finally looks up at me, the tears having been mostly blinked away. I think I'm done for the night. I give a firm nod back, agreeing with him. Of course, like I said, we can stop there and... Could you go back to your room? I want to be alone right now. His words pierce through me like a thorn through flesh. There's little I can say back to him. I want to stay and be here for him and comfort him and be at his beck and call. But right now, it seems like he wants me anywhere but here. What can I even say to that, or do? Okay, I bend over, grabbing the clothes off the floor I've discarded with such abandon earlier. I put them on, watching as Nate stays unmoving and still, facing the wall in front of him. In less than 30 seconds, I'm clothed again. My shirt is on backward, but it's not something I care to fix right now. Nate! He doesn't respond, but I see his ear flinch. You know where to find me. I backpedal towards the entrance of the room. I'm sorry. The door clicks behind me, and I find myself in the empty corridor. Damn, y'all can't just have any fucking fun. Something has to go wrong all the time. Damn. So I've definitely been in Nate's position before, but I did not have that kind of reaction. I just kind of laughed it off, and we just kind of did other things. No, bottoming can hurt quite a bit if you're not used to it. But it takes time to get used to and such. You just got to keep at it. Most importantly, you have to remind yourself you're gonna be okay, unless you feel like you're being split in two. Like it is gonna hurt. It is gonna hurt. Take it slow, but also keep in mind you're very stretchy back there. So don't be too afraid. If you've seen some of the shit that people put inside themselves that Bad Dragon sells, well, the human body can take a lot of abuse. Anyway, the door clicks behind me and I find myself in the empty corridor. I can't even recall walking back to my room. Zach's still on his computer typing away at some document he's writing. There's this guilt welling up inside me as I sit on my bed, alone. Did I miss all the signs? I definitely did. What an idiot. What do I even do now? These kinds of things happen. I know they do, but it doesn't make me feel any better. And even worse, deep inside, past the guilt and the sadness, there's this anger simmering deep inside. I gave him so many outs and so many chances to stop. Why did he keep egging me on if he couldn't do it at all? Was he just lying to me this whole time? I pulled a pillow over my head, half trying to suffocate my thoughts away, half biting into it to calm myself. It's just rich of me. Nate's not to blame, I just fucked it all up like I always do. Still, kicking me out like that? Is he mad at me? This sucks. It's been a little over an hour since I came back to my room, and I've shot Nate a few messages. I've apologized to him in 5 different ways, and I've told him I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make it better. And yet, no answer. I could just walk up to his room and apologize in person again, but that seems like a terrible, terrible idea. The phone vibrates and I scramble for it. There's a single message from Nate. I'll see you tomorrow. Sorry. Fuck. No other recourse. I drop the phone back onto the bed and cover my eyes with my arm. I mean, at least he responded. I hope I can salvage this. October 12th. Another fresh sim session ends without any fanfare. The entire class, I kept stealing glances at Nate. Despite his text message saying I'll see you tomorrow, we barely exchanged any words since. A greeting, a couple pleasantries here and there. Not much else. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there for a moment, y'all. I'll be right back. Hey, guys and gals, and we are back. Let's go ahead and jump back in, shall we? Okay. Chris calls out to Carlos, and the tiger makes his way to the front. Those two have been chatting a lot after class, haven't they? Though I don't want to pry. Carlos would hate that, no doubt. Instead, my attention is enraptured by the fox stepping out of the room at this very moment after a brief and quiet bye. That's so weird. Brian shrugs, tilting his head towards the door Nate disappeared through. No, my lovelies, no grand exit? Yeah, I did notice he was a little quiet. Oh boy. Maybe he's sick. There's been a cold going around the team. Karina rubs her chin before locking eyes with me. Damn it. Ben? What's up? I zip up my bag, pretending I haven't been listening in. What did you do? What? Why are you accusing me? She narrows her eyes, her hands on her hips. Something's fishy. You guys didn't talk to each other at all in class. Yeah, because it's the middle of class. And you haven't been all over each other. We are not all over each other. You totally are, dude. I glare daggers at the offending jock. Stay out of this, Brian. He throws his hands up, a shit-eating smirk on his face. Just saying, you guys are very handsy. The panda is right. Carlos appears behind Brian, joining the fray. Seriously? There's absolutely no way we're that bad. You are that bad, Karina replies as if reading my thoughts. I stare dumbfounded at the trio in front of me. What is this, an intervention? I didn't think the entire school was watching us like hawks. It is hard not to watch. You two are, how do you say it? Lovebirds. Lovebirds? Karina restrains herself from laughing. Look, it's okay. It's cute, really. I'm happy for you two. I grunt back. But it's pretty noticeable when you two aren't all lovey-dovey with each other. And naturally, you assume it's my fault. Karina sighs in response, giving me another shrug. Sorry, Benny boy. I've known you too long. I know all your tells. I'm about to protest when I notice Brian slinging his bag over his shoulder. I got a jet, guys. Sorry. He makes for the exit, Carlos following close behind. Whatever you did, just apologize, Ben. Nate's a smart guy. I'm sure he'll forgive you. I roll my eyes at him as he pushes the door open. Good luck. With that, the two leave, leaving me alone with Karina. Chris, who's currently busy looking for his glasses, which are perched right on top of his head. The squirrel turns to face me once more. Anyway, spill it. Karina, come on, there's nothing to talk about. She shakes her head, moving close to me and pointing an accusatory finger at me. Bennett Rivers, I told you I know all your tells, and right now I can tell you're lying through your teeth. She's got to be bluffing. Your tail swishes left to right like a metronome when you're anxious. Your ears flicker out a 1-2 rhythm every 10 seconds when you feel guilty. What? No way that's true. I'd noticed if it did. She raises the third finger, counting down each and every way she can apparently read me like an open book. You tap your claws on the table whenever you feel nervous. You also tend to, Jesus, alright, I got it. Holy shit, Karina, you spend your entire day staring at me? You win, alright? I think I screwed up and I feel bad about it. She narrows her eyes at me as if trying to gauge whether I'm being honest or not this time. And she raises a fourth digit. You're also very gullible. Huh? I lied. I have no clue what tells you have or what they are. She barely finishes her sentence before she explodes into snickers. I got tricked. Karina, you're killing me! Sorry, but you weren't gonna tell me. Even when it's obvious something is eating at you, so you left me no choice. Still, I'm gonna be looking at my tail like it might betray me at any time. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope that Nate and Ben can work through this problem together. It doesn't seem like a massive deal to me because I've gone through the same exact thing, but maybe Ben has some, and I mean maybe Nate has some past trauma in that regard that we'll find out about. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon or YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!